She rarely looked like someone carrying pain. Welcome to the channel's Star Spotlight, where the public image is only the beginning of the story. For many people, Sharon Stone became a symbol long before she was fully seen as a person. Audiences remembered confidence. They remembered presence. They remembered the headlines, the photographs, and the moments that popular culture turned into permanent memories. And once the world decides who you are, it can become strangely difficult to introduce yourself again. Sharon entered public life with a kind of presence that naturally filled a room. There was intelligence in the way she spoke and certainty in the way she carried herself. To many people, that confidence looked effortless. Yet confidence often hides a quieter story beneath it. People can admire strength while missing the cost of maintaining it. For years, the image surrounding Sharon seemed larger than life. Public attention focused on glamour and appearance, on moments that magazines and television endlessly repeated. The world kept returning to a version of her that felt polished and untouchable. Life, though, rarely leaves anyone untouched. Away from red carpets and public attention, Sharon faced moments that demanded something far more difficult than performance. Health challenges, personal disappointments, changing relationships, and the uncertainty that arrives when life suddenly shifts direction. Those experiences have a way of stripping away every carefully built identity. And in those moments, people often meet themselves for the first time. There is a certain loneliness that can exist around fame. Not because people disappear, but because attention and understanding are not always the same thing. A person can be surrounded by admiration and still wonder if anyone truly sees them beyond the image. Sharon spoke openly at different points in her life about rebuilding and rediscovering herself. There is something deeply human in that process. Most people know what it feels like to lose certainty for a while. Most people understand the quiet fear of wondering whether the person they once were still exists. Then slowly, almost unexpectedly, something stronger begins to emerge. Not perfection, perspective. As time moved forward, Sharon Stone became more than a famous face from another era of Hollywood. She became someone whose story reflected resilience, honesty, and the difficult work of continuing after life changes you. Perhaps that is why her story still stays with people. Not because she looked powerful, because she kept becoming powerful. If this reflection meant something to you, share your thoughts below. And if you enjoy respectful stories that look beyond headlines and closer to the human experience, consider liking the video and subscribing to Star Spotlight.